You know how the boys like, oh, who there? Oh, should we go? The boys on the track, and we have like no one in there. It won't be It'll be like midnight.
We're streaming.
Hold up. Oh no.
Check it.
20 to 4 in America, which is
we're
middle of the
here.
night, Dad.
We're back. Once
What's up?
again. We always say we're back.
Oh, is that our microphone level?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It's good.
It's quick till me.
Yeah.
I'll do the start of the show.
All right. We've got no one in here currently, but that's okay.
I
Because
got one, bro.
one, we're going to help them.
I think that's us.
Might be.
Yeah.
Or we're going to help them separate from the pack.
Yeah.
Let's delve into it.
All right. Let's go for
More,
it.
this
We're gonna get to
this session's going to be more about helping the people
Oh,
separate.
3 up.
3.
Shout out to the boys.
Hoo.
Having the boy. Yeah.
Hoo.
Comment for us. Tell us what you want to see because
Yeah. We don't.
we might. Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's big. Hey Putt, good lad.
one of the brethren.
Yeah, one of the brethren for real. One of the Brizzy boys actually.
We have one. Anyway, we better start speaking about separating from the pack.
Yeah, easy. We'll just focus on gym now.
Let's do it.
There's gym, work, women. This will be like a 3-part series, but more.
Julian Tawney. He's giving it a laugh.
He's laughing.
Who's that? Tawney?
I don't know, dude. He's just one of the boys, man.
Oh, hey, he's joined the Get Keen gathering.
Yeah, we should have a name for us, but we don't have a name.
Nah, no name. That's fine.
No,
anyway,
like you know how like the coach gang. We'll have to have like a gang.
So
Yeah,
we previously just spoke about TikTok and how it was good that it got banned in America.
Yes.
So we're very happy about that. Hopefully it gets banned in Australia as well.
Yeah, it might. But Instagram.
Lots of benefits, lots of pros to it being banned.
Yeah.
So
we'll see that on the next. When do you reckon we'll drop that?
we're gonna drop that video probably tomorrow.
Dude, tomorrow. Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's put pressure on.
all right. How do you separate from the pack in the gym? How do you do it?
So preparation is key.
Yeah.
So pretty much the thing about gym is obviously if you're prepped, you're gonna advance a lot faster than if you're not even like focusing too much on the preparation that goes into it, such as your meal prep, setting up schedule of when you're training, all that. Because half-assing what you're doing when it comes to week by week stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
What's that? Unstable connection. Keep going.
Keep going. How are we gonna help these boys
on them, bro.
separate from the pack?
So
obviously preparation is the key thing.
Yeah.
A lot of guys don't plan ahead with their meals. They don't.
But some people think they can just train hard as and then eventually they'll burn out.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you've got the schedule going,
definitely
the preparation will just help you. It's like it's like this story I heard in mythology, I think. This dude was like, he pretty much was creating pyramids, or some form of pyramids. The god told him to. And he was trying to muster up all his strength to push up the things, rather than this guy was taking ages. And he was engineering the thing.
He was building this
the machine that can do it.
He was constructing the apparatus.
Mm.
Yeah, to take the pyramids to take the stones to the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that story. It's a good story. Yeah. It's in Fastlane.
We got a comment. Yeah, that's it, dude. That's it. Anyhow. I read training a lot harder than diet.
Aaron Putt.
Yeah, Putt.
Putty.
He's helping us out. He's like, these guys don't know what they're doing. Shout out to him. Nah, but I just do the training more so than the diet. Like diet's like I hate dieting with passion.
Yeah, Andy hates dieting.
There's a goddamn question for me. But yeah, because training is like a high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when it comes to the body aesthetics, diet obviously takes over.
Well,
if you're not eating right,
some people have it genetically and some people don't. So
yeah, like I have the genetic advantage of a lot of people.
Yeah.
But for the other people, diet's like king.
Of course.
When it comes to the mental side of it and really getting that self-confidence and stuff,
preparing,
bro, is like not even training is like the high and like gives you that mental edge.
Yeah,
that's why I rate the training part. But when it comes to elevating yourself in the gym, and aesthetically, preparation is key with the diet and obviously with the schedule. Yeah,
your diet definitely reflects your ability to stay focused and prepared. If you're planning your diet and then you're preparing your meals and you're following that strict regime, you're going to notice the results a lot quicker than you will just going to the gym and just and then coming back and eating KFC and
he's got the plan going.
Yeah,
once you have the plan intact, you easily just go.
But
full steam ahead.
not enough people cook their meals on a certain day. Like, how many people? I stress this so much. Is like cook your meals on a Sunday.
Yeah, 100%.
And then freeze it. People say, "Oh, I want to eat fresh food. I want it to be fresh." Or I'd rather cook Sunday and then cook like throughout the week. Like, once during the week. Just fucking cook on the Sunday, freeze it.
Yeah.
And you've got so much more time.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you do meal prep, then you've already wasted money and time cooking it. So you're more inclined to eat it because it's there.
Definitely.
It's easier.
Definitely.
But if you haven't meal prepped, then you get the second thought of, I never cook it. I'm tired after training.
Dude, I was just driving down the road coming home, and I looked at KFC and I was like, KFC, zinger. And then I was like, and I wanted the chicken fillet strips without the bone. They're just so easy to eat. You just smash them down. Yeah. And I was like, no, I got to cook eggs and scrambled eggs and some. Strong. I stay strong. So.
Did I messed up today, bro?
Yeah.
I did the exact same predicament. I saw KFC, and I went there, and I was like, oh no. So, yeah, fuck that, bro.
Yeah, this is not what we want to tell Aaron Putt for that that question.
That's all right. Putt knows me, bro. He knows I'll stuff up every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, if you're grinding, if you're working, this is how I think of it. If you're smashing the gym and you're working like a 12-hour day as well, you need those extra calories. Like you should be incorporating more food into your diet, like cooking more food, so you've got that food for during the day. But sometimes it escapes you, and then you have to go and get KFC. So
sometimes you need the mental, sometimes you get the depressing feelings, but obviously you have to try and beat those cravings.
But I don't think enough guys understand that when you prepare and you cook your food on a Sunday, and then you've got it planned, and it's in the fridge and it's there, the benefits that it gives you. It gives you more time during the week. You can come home, focus on something else instead of sitting there and cooking. So
that's a big one. You gain more time because you really waste on Sunday. Yeah. And then it's just so much easier to stay on your diet when you have the food there. Yeah, it's just like it's right there, bang. You don't have to cook it. Easier. And
but if you've got someone that's cooking, if you've got someone cooking for you as well, it's a lot easier. Like you do. You got someone that cooks for you, so I don't even know why you go and get KFC when you just have someone cooking for you.
Hey, bruh, this ain't a roast battle.
Yeah.
But anyway,
we just start roasting each other. That's what they want to see, man.
So, also another thing is to separate yourself.
Yeah.
Because gyms come back soon in Australia, or Melbourne, Victoria.
We hope.
What is?
We hope.
Get a trainer if you're a noob. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Personal trainer. That's going to help you advance a lot faster. Yeah. You don't have to study hours trying to learn stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, definitely.
They can just tell you, give you tips, and really set up that schedule for you. So then that's going to help you advance, separate from the pack of where you would have been if you didn't get that.
Because some people just spend so much time just trying to work out their program, and actually takes away, they sit there, at night trying to write a program, and they could just go and pay that small amount of money, and it saves more time in the end.
Well, it keeps a lot of people inclined to keep going.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to let the trainer down, and then they just want to keep advancing. Yeah, which is like what we want to do here. Get keen, get more people keen on their grind, and that's what it's about.
Definitely.
But I said, you have to.
You have to what?
So like be accountable for the training session. Yeah, if you miss out a training session, say if you have a rest day, you say you're gonna have one rest day or maybe two rest days. Say you're gonna have one rest day a week.
Yeah.
If you have that rest day like on a Tuesday or whatever, you have to be accountable to go the rest of the week. You might have slacked off, even a Monday you might not go, and then the rest of the week you have to be accountable and say, I was only gonna have one rest day. Stay loyal to that, and then that's gonna help you advance. That's the same as preparation. Same preparation with consistency as well. With preparation comes consistency.
Yeah, and if you sleep in, there's always time to make it up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, dude, I mean, you don't want to sleep in. Set your alarm early, goddamn.
Yeah, set it early. What time do you get up?
5.
Yeah. They always say
I don't.
You see on Instagram most of the people that say getting up at 5 is pretty much the best time to get up.
Yeah.
Unless you start at an earlier time, but generally 5 is a good time to get up because you can get up, you can read, or you can go for a run, get your gym in early. Man, you can read, go to the gym, and cook breakfast all before going to work. I mean, if you start at 7, it's a little bit harder.
That's where you're working as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Epping. Shout out to you guys in Epping right now.
We've got four people listening.
That's all right.
Thanks, Julian. Thanks to Julian for listening.
Who is Julian Turney? Do we know him?
I don't know.
Do we know the guy personally?
I thought it was Torner.
Nah, it's a different name.
Okay.
You just need to learn how to read first, bro.
Yeah, no, but I didn't know what Torna's name was. Anyway,
It's Torna.
is it? Oh, I thought they just gave him a nickname.
Bro.
Anyway,
Anyways,
so separating from the pack, cook your meals,
be
plan ahead,
consistent, don't sleep in, and just gotta try and push yourself in the gym. Obviously, I mean, I know
Definitely.
it's easier for me to say, "Oh yeah, push yourself in the gym." It's like no shit.
Yeah, and put those headphones in so no one can talk to you as well.
Oh yeah, dude,
Like-
you're gonna be that guy.
Just get
That
focused.
Yeah, because it's like it's easy to push yourself in the gym some days,
Yeah,
but there's other days where it's just like you're lethargic, you had a big day at work, struggling.
100%, yeah,
you need a rest day, but you need to push through, and it's easier said than done. Like it's easy for me, but yeah, it's like no shit, Sherlock, just train hard, but
yeah.
every day to be consistent and like put in the work.
Especially when you got other commitments as well. If you've got other commitments, like you've got a wife, a girlfriend, she should know that you're on it. Well, they expect time for you, so you have to balance a relationship as well.
And you got like
You
second
got
job
kids.
and all this stuff.
Yeah, so you have to balance all that as well, and you're giving time and effort to that. That's what our channel's all about, is like helping people maximize their relationships as well.
Yeah,
So you got to go hard at the gym, but you got to communicate it. It's got to be instilled in you, that preparation.
Yeah, well, that's what the preparation will help, because the schedule's basically giving you the roadmap to success when it comes to the gym and everything else.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, well, I reckon also a good step is to increase volume whilst trying to minimize rest time.
Yeah,
this is just workout based.
Yeah, definitely.
So pretty much you're trying to increase the lifting load,
but
decreasing the rest time. You can do this from like supersets, drop sets as well.
Yeah.
So if you're doing like
that's the way I've been doing it with supersetting. At your body, at your calisthenics, just supersetting. Your chest and your like pull-ups with push-ups.
Yeah.
Dips with push-ups. Dips with push-ups.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Sit-ups. Raises.
Yeah.
I know.
Supersetting.
So wait,
give me my. Yeah, I know, but that's our gym at the moment.
Putt said something else. Hold up, Putt. We'll get to you in a second. Yeah, but like, dude, if you're increasing, say you're benching like 60, then you're having the same amount of rest time because you need that to recover.
Yeah.
Then you eventually get to 70. But once you like say you keep doing that, and then you get to like say 100 or whatever, but you can't. You're struggling to get more, like pretty much struggling to increase, because once you get stronger, struggles to increase.
Yeah.
Then you add in like superset, or you try and like say, instead of having a minute and a half break or 2 minutes break, I have 1 minute break or 30 seconds break. Then your body recovers faster, and then you can.
Yeah, hasn't that been your main training method for like years though? Yeah,
my main style is compound. Start off compound strength, and then you go pretty much to free weights, but not compound. So if you're on legs, you go on say squats, like heavy squats for like 6 to 8.
Yeah,
and then you go. Then it's pretty much free weights, which is like hamstring, RDLs.
Yeah, so I'm just laughing. I think we should get to him. I think Paddy should be put in front.
Ah, shit.
Why is
I was getting to the point, bro.
Let me. Why is the average male body seen as and normalized as the dad body? And why is there such a high expectation on men? Fat men aren't seen as beautiful through society. Call some unhealthy women's sizes sexy. Fuck. This is similar to the Gym Shark.
Yeah, the Gym Shark attack. Yeah,
definitely.
Gym Shark attack.
Yeah, I don't know if Paddy's seen it, but.
Yeah, Paddy's been giving me shit for like all week about stealing ideas.
Oh, really?
He's giving me ideas on the damn pig. What do you want me to do?
Well, he's one of our loyal supporters here, so
I gotta answer the damn question. Definitely. All right. So,
why do you think that may be?
Because men, they don't care about men as much as they do.
They don't.
Women,
they don't. They say they do,
because that's based on the fact that girls react emotionally, and a lot of these simp guys that want to be betas and try and always upheave and like try and be happy, try and make the girls happy, are going to turn with the girls and then side against men.
Yeah,
because men, no one's looking out for men, and then we just have to cop it on the chin, like we're all sweet. Because if we suck and complain, then we're seen as
it's a double standard, and it's like, and then when we kill ourselves, or when the suicide rates are high in men, they go, "Oh, but men don't talk."
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you want us to do? Do you want us to like speak more? You want us to speak less, or
and then if you do speak, they'll see you as weak.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Like,
there's not a win-win. So I think it's basically just going along with the agendas that are feminism. And making women more empowered in this day and age.
They're trying to make every girl happy. And realistically, it's not really going to happen, because like to make the girls aren't really going to be happy. They might be like trying to like gifted like that. You know, you're the best, you're the greatest, but then this girl's still going to struggle to find a man.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? With the fat acceptance movement.
Yeah.
Like she won't find as many guys as Mike.
Yeah.
Dude,
okay. Would you call an overweight woman happy? Can an overweight woman ever be happy?
I don't know.
What do you think? What do you know? Like, is in like just content? Like, dude, I don't think a overweight man is ever happy. Ever.
Yeah.
He thinks he's happy, but he'll never get the best that he can get when he's overweight. Whereas a girl that's overweight can still get
the thing that
a decent guy. So
leans me into being against the fat acceptance movement to the degree of like I can talk about it and say, you know, these people aren't as happy is because I've never seen someone who's obese or severely obese lose weight, like morbidly obese, lose weight, and then say they were happier when they were obese. Yeah, never seen it. But they act like they're happy. Yeah, but you never see anyone lose a lot, like lose 50 kilos and be like, oh, I'm actually, I was happier when I was eating like all those Big Macs.
Do you know what the worst thing is when women say to you, like I've had women say to me before is, you know, oh, what, like, you know, you're quite lean. You know, they want you to be like, almost have a bit of fat on you. It's like they want you to be fat.
Insecurity from them trying to project onto you. So then like they don't feel bad about themselves.
Exactly.
And their lack of effort.
Definitely. It's like they want the dad bod instead of wanting someone lean. I'm like, no girl. And they say, you know, my friends don't like guys with muscles. Oh, and I'm just like,
the dad bod thing. Like, we're like, oh, I like a dad bod, but the dad bod is like a weaker guy. So they're seeing it and be like, oh, this guy's like a weaker guy.
Yeah, they'll take
advantage of that.
Yeah, they can exactly. They're
like, oh that's all right. It's like a trap, right? You know what I mean?
It's fucking like, trap, man.
They're just like setting up this trap, like, yeah, go in there, like baiting them, like, yeah, no, I like the dad, but I don't like the dad.
No, yeah, do you know what? Do you know what? My first perception of that is that girl has insecurities in herself, and she wants to be in control of the relationship, just like most girls do. She wants to be in control, so she wants to find someone that's not in their physical prime. Yeah. And at their strongest point, because it's harder to take control of him.
Yeah.
So if she can absorb his power, like, you know, Sal just goes around and absorbs it. Yeah, Dr. Jerome, man. Yeah. So if she can go around absorbing all these like overweight guys and take everything from them and absorb everything from them.
Yeah.
What she's gonna feel better.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna feel, you know.
But then she doesn't feel better because she's like,
no, she doesn't. Guy. But yeah, but she might just be a fucking shit person. So
she might be trying to take it over.
Yeah,
I'm gonna answer Putt.
Yeah,
no one else is contributing.
He's leading the charge here. Fucking hell.
Is society trading men's self-esteem for women's empowerment? So society trading men's self-esteem for women's empowerment. Yeah, I guess so. When it comes
what is social media all about? Like, what does social media always, you know, show us? It's always about feminism. It's always like every movie like lately is that there's been Suicide Squad. What is it? The female Birds of Prey. Yeah. Everything has been woman focused, trans focused, gay focused, not just men in general.
Well, that's the thing that I was like confused by that question because I'm like, men's self-esteem, what is that? Yeah. It's like you're not allowed to have self-esteem as a guy these days. Because it's like if you're confident or you know, you never talk about, like, no one ever talks about men's self-esteem because it's almost like shunned to have self-esteem if you're a guy. Yeah. So it's like, oh, those guys are arrogant, confident, like, or you already should have that. Like when girls say they have self-esteem issues, they get like everyone gets around them and says it's all right. But when the guy can't even say it.
Yeah. That's why the red pill society, even black pill, that's why they're good in some way because they're fighting these extreme movements like feminism and women's empowerment, like with like these other extremes, which is bringing back those massive agendas that are being pushed to a somewhat like hopefully a middle ground.
Yeah.
Men won't have a say in the future and they're already being removed. Putty, they're already being removed from the fucking head of the family, mate. So so there's no strong male at the head of a family. So all these coaches we watch and we get advice, you know, we get advice and experience from as well. They're all preaching that men need to be their strongest version or themselves the strongest point in their life, so then they can lead the generations to come.
Yeah, 100. It's always been. I mean, it's not always been like that.
Yeah, like we need logical people. We need logical thought at the forefront of families. We don't need emotion-driven thought at the forefront of families.
Better Bachelor was just talking about some chick who's like, she bought a laptop
Yeah.
And the reason why she bought a laptop is because of the color of it. It's like, the color's pink. It's like, what? Like dudes will check out like having this memory,
specifications,
there's like what's webcam like, all these things, and she's like, yeah, good color. It's like,
definitely. No, they start though, dude. I know from experience. I've watched girls purchase things like computers and all that. They start logical. They start logical, and then they eventually start to just focus on the materialistic, the looks, and just the function. You know, not even the functionality. So
it's hard. I mean, it's just.
But that's men have been conditioned to be like that as well. Like we're conditioned to look at things for the look instead of how things are. You know, the use case. How things are. You know, does it have actual value, or you're just buying it for the way it looks, and it's not going to actually help you get what you need to get.
Gucci shoes.
Yeah, just in general. So
Louis Vuitton belts.
So what do you think? To summarize Buddy's question, your response.
Self-esteem for women's empowerment.
What do you think?
And women's empowerment is taking too much of a
definitely
driver's seat, and it's going to lead us to a depressing state, because if a girl's running the show, obviously it's like she's not going to be. It's like there's no win. It's like if a girl runs it and the guy's really nice, then she's just going to burn him. Because like obviously, like if you're too nice, a girl's going to like leave you for much. That's why I say nice guys don't finish last. Yeah. Wait, last guys finish last. Yeah.
I've never seen a girl, like we always state, I've never seen a girl that's earned millions or billions or become a hit overnight take their boyfriend to the top and stay there, and they're still together today. Like I've never seen it.
Yeah, I don't think of anyone. Maybe I was thinking
who?
Adele, but then that female hypergamy kicked in.
Yeah, exactly.
She was like, I lost weight. So
the point is, like,
losing you.
People like, I know Conor McGregor, like stars like Conor McGregor and all that are still young in their careers, but they've taken people from he's taken his girlfriend from the bottom to the top.
Yeah. Conor McGregor was at this point, like, he can easily retire or whatever.
Yeah, of course. He can do it.
He's like a living legend.
And now he's a distributor and a producer of an actual alcoholic beverage, like an alcohol, liquor.
Yeah.
So he can do whatever he wants. But surely, you never know, though. He's got options. He's got thousands of options. Like,
he has many, many options.
So whether or not, like, they have what's the relationship when,
But there's plenty of LeBron James and stuff.
What? Where they...
No, heaps, like, dudes that will go, like, these kings marry these bum girls. It's just like, they're going to take them to the top, but you never see a girl, like, try to think of someone, but I can't. I'm trying to think of like just a celebrity girl, like Miley Cyrus, but then she was like with like all these like dudes that were like.
If you're jumping around. No, the point is, I'm trying to say is that if you had no money from when you were young and you were a woman, and you're with your boyfriend, and then you become a overnight hit, or you earn millions and billions. I've never seen anyone take him to the top.
Yeah,
I don't know any story. So
if anyone knows, tell us. Yeah, Julian Turney. You like to contribute?
Yeah, get on the research. Get on PubMed.
It's like, you guys should be researching. Like, no.
Get on PubMed. Give us some references.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I think this self-esteem of the men there's no focus on it whatsoever.
Wow, it's crazy.
Because overall I don't think they want to make men happy. So that's what I think is that they're at with that.
Yeah, they're not gonna they're gonna try and keep men down and women up.
Yeah, of course.
It's like a seesaw. They want women all the way to the top and men all the way down.
But I think that they're actually wanting both family members. Sorry, both people, head of the people of the family. So your man and your woman. I think that they want them to both work for negative reasons, to take more time away from like family.
Oh yeah.
I think there's more reasons to them both working now. Obviously, societies, there's everything's more expensive these days, but inflation.
Well, that's the thing, man. Because obviously, with the dollar increasing, work hours are going to increase.
Yeah,
there's going to be no type of family. No one's going to be able to resist as much.
Yeah,
as in like
marriage is already gone, man. Marriage commitment, it's already fucked.
Yeah, like dude, imagine how many tradies would be riding if we didn't have work.
Yeah. This is why our page exists. To try and help the men, somewhat help them like maintain their relationships or improve them enough to keep them going, so then they can actually raise kids that are actually kids that have morals and principles and values, not just oh, like I have one mum and then my dad left her because, you know, he's not a good person, or, you know, or just there's so many examples, dude.
That's the thing about self-esteem. Self-esteem comes with self-improvement.
That's right.
So we're trying to preach self-improvement.
Yeah.
So then everyone else improves. They get to feel better about themselves and they can attack the world a lot better because it's harder.
I think everyone should, if some point in their life, read the David Goggins book.
Goggins.
I think they need to read that book. I don't know if Putty's read it or not, or Tawny's read it, but you got to read.
I think Tawny's left, bro. And he got Tawny. He's like,
no, he's still here.
No, he's there, but he's like,
yeah. Anyway, the point is, they should read David Goggins, because that David Goggins book, although David Goggins is fully extreme in how he approaches life, I think that reading that will open your eyes to another level that we can all take in developing ourselves.
Yeah, just watch the videos early, and then, because like obviously how I found out about him was watching the YouTube videos. But watch the videos, then get the book. Can't recommend that enough. Jeez.
Fucking hell, buddy.
He knows what scares for viewers, so he's like, anything at this point.
Hey, we're here about self-improvement, and talking about favorite colored dinosaurs is not a self-improvement topic.
We'll figure it out one day. We'll figure it out. We're just gonna study it more. What is the study of?
Man, I hated the new Jurassic Park anyway.
Which one?
The new Jurassic Park. I don't even know. Jurassic World.
Are you talking about the ones on Netflix? The cartoon?
No, the Jurassic Park, the Jurassic World, the new movie.
Was that the one with the Super Raptor?
The Super Raptor.
I don't think I've seen it.
I hated that movie.
There's like 2 new ones, yeah? There's one with like where he trains 3 raptors, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. It didn't have the same feel. It just didn't have the same feel.
I mean, it's a classic Jurassic Park movie, you know?
But
the first one was dude. First one, the second one was next level.
Yeah.
Fucking T-Rex, bro.
Yeah,
no joke, man. But who was the main? Oh, T-Rex. Oh, Lost World. Who was the main villain?
Does Putty? Do you have a? We want to know. Does he have a missus?
No, he's playing it cool now.
No, he's playing it cool. He's playing a single. So red pill. No. Red pill. Are you red pill? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, it's quite red pill.
Quite red pill. Okay.
He's on the grind.
Looking
shredded.
Good.
He's playing his part.
Rotations.
What about it?
Do we have rotations?
What do you mean?
How many in his rotation currently?
No, he's just relaxing with one at the moment, but I'm not 100%.
Relaxing.
Can't throw anyone under the bus.
No, but this channel's all about helping maximize whatever situation they're in. Maybe he's perfect.
Perfect cell.
Maybe perfect cell. Maybe he's just everything's just going right for him in his life.
Fuck yeah, that's what it's about. Becoming perfect cell. Anyway,
what the fuck? I keep flicking through. What do you fucking want to
look
look
at this
for?
thing, bro? But I think it was on the my other book.
Don't worry about it.
All right, let's get into Snapchat food. Snapchat food.
No. Keep chatting, bro.
All right, let's talk shit. When are we gonna get Gio on?
This is now Paddy's like, oh, they've lost you. They've lost the flyer. No, I was trying to go in and get Paddy's advice, get Paddy's real life situation, but he's not.
But this goes into the YouTube.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, so no one's gonna want to watch us bag. You know what I mean?
Bag who?
We're not bag.
We're helping.
I'm saying like, yeah, but there's many people to help.
Yeah, so fucking speak, Julian. Fucking hell.
Let's just talk about self-improvement. That's what we're here for.
Self-improvement.
Yeah. I had some topics over there.
Yeah, go.
But I'm a former tackle. Because I had many topics. But let's talk about
what comes naturally to you. What are you struggling with today?
No, I'm trying to think of like
what are you struggling with? Like what are you struggling with? Are you struggling with like your time management?
No, not time management. Also just sticking to training.
Yeah. Because
I don't know what's happening with restrictions, but do you know something?
I'm just struggling with direction. Like, every now and then in life you lose focus. Even though you might be doing everything that you fucking like. We'll use Putty as like our example. Even though he might be doing everything. He might be gymming. He might be like rooting 2 girls. Like he's thinks everything's going well, and then all of a sudden he just starts to feel like flat. And doesn't even realize why.
Well, that's
I don't know. Burning out. It's like
I'm starting to lose focus on say Instagram.
Yeah.
And then training, diet. It's all collapsing.
Yeah.
But I think that's just based on you get sometimes you get up, sometimes you get down.
No, because eventually you think you're planting seeds and you want those seeds to grow.
Yeah.
And then you think, okay, where's my investment was my time and my effort. But sometimes you grow more when you don't think when you're not expecting anything. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it'll cut another 6 months down the track, then something might happen where you're rewarded for it, or I don't know, you have like an epiphany or like a revelation where you just think, wow, okay, actually my growth is shown here now.
Yeah.
You know?
So, yeah.
Or you can put that, like, your ability to follow the gym and stay committed and to follow working, you grinding 5 days a week and then 6 days a week on a Saturday. Somehow that comes and benefits you in the future.
But that's something good. Like, obviously that'll keep you like kind of fit. But just in general, I mean, everyone has ups and downs, but it's about staying committed to it. But it's hard with the Corona stuff because it's been 7 months.
I think Victoria's got, we're everyone's struggling here. It's fucking
just stay on the grind, But every now and then you have to relax for a bit and just get the mind right. Because now I'm trying to focus on this. My mind's into a headspace of fitness. Yeah. But fitness, like, I can only really hit that at 40% with that gym. But this Insta YouTube stuff, it's more time that I can use. Because I know when the gyms come back, I'm just going to be gymming it. Yeah. And I'll struggle with this. So I'd rather try and elevate this. But the thing is, create a base. Yeah. And then you still, like, I'll hit the gym in the morning. Yeah. Come back, do this stuff. That's how you do it.
But if you don't have, but that's good. That's good to sacrifice, to make up your time doing other things. But if you're making up your time doing other things, but there's no real focus and no real goal with the other things you're putting in your life, then you'll really feel like you're not doing anything. Like people will say, I'm going to read a book to learn and keep busy. But if the book they're reading is not actually helping them in something that they actually want to become better at, it's not really doing anything. Like, you can read it like a non-fiction book, but it's not. What's it going to do? It'll improve your reading skills, but it's not going to. You could be reading something that's actually going to, like, help you, invest or invest in crypto, invest in you might be able to market a product better or a service that you currently got going. So
that's similar to playing games and that.
Yeah, like, we need a light. We need a light, bro.
Sure. It's dark. We're going for maybe 4 or 5 hours today, so stay tuned. That might be too bright.
Nah, fuck.
Oh, it might be. If we lean back a bit, it kind of like hits our eye.
Fresh.
Hits different though, Yeah. Everyone's saying that now?
Well,
like hits different.
Hits different?
Yeah, like.
Is that the new term?
Yeah, different, yeah.
You mean hits different like that?
Like, not even, just difference in new term. Like, that just tastes different. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Some shit different, right?
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, bro.
What were the terms?
That's what's crazy about.
What were the terms that we used back in the day?
Like mint.
Oh, mint was a big one.
Yeah, mint, solid.
Scratch. Yeah.
No, we didn't use scratch.
No.
When I'm reading
rank.
That's rank.
Yeah. Rank.
Yeah, a little bit, but not much.
No. Fuck.
Scanner. That was classic.
Scanner.
instead of what's going on.
Yeah.
But even the Iceberg Slim and the dialect changed heaps.
The what?
Dialect, like the vernacular and dialect.
Oh, does
they say? Like they're like, there's so many slang words. You know what I mean? It's just like C note.
We got 3 again. Right. We're back.
Tony's back.
Fucking.
Who's that? We shouldn't say 3. We should we got another 600 people watching the stream.
All right.
Anyways,
keep going. What were we gonna say?
What's more important, bro? In a relationship, hobbies or the dynamic in the relationship? Which one do you reckon is more?
What do you mean, hobbies together or?
Yeah, like interests that you both can relate to, or the dynamics in the relationship of if she's wearing the pants or if you're kind of the more dominant, or more just like
that is a very good question.
But yeah, that's what I was thinking of, because if you get girls, I don't think it matters about their hobbies.
It doesn't.
It's more about the power dynamic.
It doesn't. The power dynamic is the 100% the most important thing,
which is good.
Which is really good because it just shows that they don't care what you're into. As long as you're fucking grinding and you're on your purpose and you're doing what you say you're doing, and there's results and you're becoming better, they don't give a shit. What if you? Yes, they need you to spend time with them, but time can be just fucking like sitting there eating like breakfast with them, but focus at giving them all your time.
Yeah,
you have to give them all your time when you give them your time. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't just go. The disruption in a relationship will come when you say we're going to do this, and then you don't do it together.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
And then if you spend like non-sexual attention, and you give her non-sexual attention, maybe like 8 hours a day. Just say you're like just say you're chilling at home and you're doing things, and then you end up like she puts a movie on, and then you sit there and you start watching the movie.
Yeah.
Like she'll start to see that it just takes away from the dynamics.
Well, I reckon that's what dudes should learn pretty much younger as well. Or you don't need to try and make her happy by trying to share interests with her that are similar to hers. You just have to, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about the dynamics.
Definitely.
So then you don't try and change yourself
to
fit in with her schedule.
And if the dynamics,
she's going to fit in with your schedule.
Yeah, and if the dynamics are tilted in like, and she does more, like just say she cooks and cleans more and she works more than you, you're going to be fucking changing those dynamics straight away.
Yeah.
But dude, if she's doing everything around the house and she's working more than you, she's got a way more of a masculine vibe than you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, you have to.
Have you felt that before? Like personally, like
a little bit.
Where at one time a girl was doing more than what you were doing, so you felt that you had to speed up your game.
Yeah, you feel like kind of trash. That's where the self-esteem comes in as well, because it lowers your self-esteem when the girl's doing more than you, because you know within yourself that you need to be doing more.
Yeah.
Which if you say now, girls are like, no shit, but then girls are like, oh, why can't girls do the same when it's like they're in the negative?
Yeah.
But it's like they all want the good stuff to girls.
But the thing is, we are logical human beings. Like, we're logical men naturally, so we need to be saying we don't give a shit about whether they're doing nothing or not.
Yeah.
Because we know that us doing something is going to make my life better and her life better. We don't care. Although we do care because she's just getting a free ride.
Yeah.
But to when you need to put her in place and say, you need to be doing things. What have you done for me? If I'm doing all this hard work for the family, and for us, what are you doing? If she was doing the opposite and she was doing what you're doing and grinding and bringing everything to the family, she's gonna fucking not be happy with you. You'll be gone.
Yeah.
Whereas men take more, they'll tolerate more.
Yeah.
So, but that's where you can't tolerate it. You need to lay the foot down, man.
Well, that's the thing. Like, because if you
don't tolerate it, then she just gets away with just doing nothing. That's where you get like a dynamic where a girl just sits at home and just does nothing and expects you to cook still or input in. Oh, honey, come and fucking cook dinner with me, or can you cut something? I'm not fucking cutting anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
she's got to get her role because it's like a team.
Yeah, you come home from work, you've grinded, you just say you've got another appointment for an online business that you're doing.
Yeah,
you can't just put that aside to go and help cut a carrot that can take her 2 minutes. To cut.
And you're probably like being nice and helping her. But really, you're excluding her from giving her a role in the team.
That's right.
Because if she's in the team, your team, and you're putting her on the bench, making her a bench player, she's gonna feel like she's not a part of the team, and she might want to be with you really anyway. Yeah. She won't respect you. She might use you, but she's not gonna respect you.
Yeah. And what do you hear about all the coaches? Like they're saying like it starts as a business. So when you go into a relationship, they're almost like some people will think it's misogynist, but
everyone thinks it's misogynist.
Yeah, but the point is that you treat it like they're an employee. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a job interview.
That's right.
Like they're trying to sell themselves to you. You're not trying to sell
you still are looking for things that you both have in common, but they're not the main driving factors for a relationship. It just adds to it. You want to find that girl that has all that stuff. Like, dude, you don't want a girl that enjoys eating out every fucking day. No, but there are some girls that don't care about that stuff, but then they care about you. Gluttony. They care, and instant gratification. Like they just want to. If they don't get it, then they want to get. So I know a couple. I've known a couple of girls that I've gone out with that they won't ask for anything, but then after a fucking 3 months, they'll start saying, "Oh, like when are you going to do this? When are we going to do this?"
Yeah.
But that's after 3 months. Whereas there's girls that are just constantly like, why don't we do this? Why don't we go out and get ice cream now? And
girls that if you rock up and you have like a Mercedes, see ya.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, and that's another shit test that like guys do on girls. They'll rock up with like a shit car.
No, that's
to a date.
Bro.
Yeah, but some guys do it, dude.
Like
they'll rock up to a shit car. Yeah, I don't know about
Coming to America.
Oh, I don't know. No, I haven't seen.
Oh, it's like a prince.
Oh,
I guess America.
Stupid funny.
Who's stupid funny?
Stupid funny, your mate.
Women will never propose.
The gamer. I don't know his name.
Oh, Yes.
Women
The man.
Women will never propose on their knees because men will unzip their pants. Random thought.
Oh yeah, shout out to Vez. One of the true lads as well.
Yeah,
What's been happening, Brad? I gotta catch up with him.
Never thought of it like that. So
yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
He just took us off topic, but the
we
point
need to get these boys on the live stream.
Yeah, that's
start
true.
doing it.
But the point that I wanted to make was like, you rock up, you can shit test girls by saying, what are their values and their morals?
Yeah.
Because some girls are not. All girls are the same, all women are the same, but some are a little less. They're a little better. So rock up with a shit card or a date, or
test them,
or even see if they're going to pay for the date. See what type of person they are. Like
because a lot of girls do the fakey. They'll reach for the wallet.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it. Yeah,
I might have this one, but she didn't bring a wallet. She didn't bring money.
And you know what? I've been lucky enough to date. It didn't work out, but I've dated girls that have just not cared and just wanted to pay. But the point is, in the past, they haven't had other values and morals that I valued really high. So I just said no.
Was she were they international?
Yeah, some of them were international, some of them weren't. Yeah,
I think international girls seem a bit more generous.
Yeah,
with their cash.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is always good.
It's just the cult.
They're not westernized as much, so they're not
of course, man.
that much into the feminist movement. So they're actually better. So if anyone out there wants to date women, we recommend
international all the way, of course, because
100%.
The culture over there comes from they still in we'll give you an example, in your South American cultures, everyone comes over everyone's house. It used to be like the old school Australia where you just rock up to someone's house and you just knock on the door and you just have a coffee.
Yeah.
Now you don't do that. Who would ever go to another person's house here? You hardly see it. I mean, I'm speaking for I'm generalizing.
Younger or?
No, now. Do you reckon people just go and just
no lockdowns?
No, now is in before the lockdowns. I'm talking the last 10 years. I reckon it decreased massively.
Mm.
How can we as men give ourselves more self-worth?
First to check. Off his Bunnings house. We've got a Bunnings or
okay, last one. How can we as men give ourselves more self-worth? Men are disposable, I feel. First in the burning house. First to check for burglars. We're off the sinking ship last when men are disposable.
Hell yeah. Talk about that Titanic ride, bro. The dude's playing trumpets and shit.
Yeah.
That was a sad story. Yeah. That's the thing. Bill Burr talked about that as well. It's the thing of, because we're the reason why we get certain things is because we are the ones that expect the pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we get the respect on that anymore. That no one's talking about the guys being the protector. If a girl's, no one's no feminists why can't women do that?
Yeah.
When it comes to if 5 dudes come over and want to punch, fight.
Yeah.
The girls aren't all right, I got step back, I got this. Take a break.
So what you're saying is people understand that there's a lot of pressure on men, but
they don't understand because they haven't highlighted enough that the things guys do.
Oh, see, we're
pressure's
still
put on men to still be the men when we have to be the men.
So
women don't have to be men, but at all.
So
they want to be. Men.
So we're getting the pressure.
Yeah, we always feel the pressure.
We always feel the pressure, like you just said then, but we're not. It's not being highlighted anymore.
Yeah, it's not being highlighted, and we'll become disposable because the respect for men nowadays is so low because they just push this feminist.
Fuck, and that's the black pill movement, man. That's the black pill movement in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's the black pill movement. But the black pill movement don't even want to date women.
Yeah, but this is the cause of the black pill movement.
Yeah, no respect for men.
No, sorry, this is not the cause of black pill. This is the cause of not respecting men. The black pill movement.
Yeah.
Which is black pill just wanting not to fuck. Dude, they're gonna fuck. They'll fuck dolls, man, in the future.
100%.
Yeah. So
I've seen videos on YouTube. Not that I search. It's just funny because it's MGTOW, men that have gone their own way and just completely abandoned women.
Yeah.
And they're just review sex dolls or whatever. It's exactly like this chick I've been banging.
But
but they're so it's not even a satire joke. They're full serious about it.
But to go with Aaron, with your comment, what do you want to be? Do you want to be like that guy that says, okay, I'm going to give up and just not care about being the first to check for burglars, or the person that dies with honor and integrity and has self-worth? You still want to aim to achieve that, no matter what anyone thinks of you.
Yeah,
Does that sound right? Like, to me, it sounds fucking right.
Yeah, a lot of black pill dudes, they'll suck and be like, oh, I'm not even gonna get this, whatever.
Yeah.
And then they'll go away from like their self and what they were like kind of, not that what they're supposed to do, but it's like in us to be like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
More the protector, they're our main roles.
And they're like, to me, they feel like cowards, man. Because it says that they can't commit to anyone else but themselves.
Yeah.
Like, what? Who are they going to commit to? If they don't want women in their life, what? They're going to but they commit to all their family. Family's going to be.
They're not going to have family because they're going to get black pill.
Exactly.
So they're not gonna have kids,
Exactly. So they'll go against family as well. So what I think is it just removes everything in their lives.
Yeah.
Any character. What character are they going to build? Because they're all for themselves.
It's like, do you rather die like with character and as like a man, or do you want to
exactly
cower to?
That's what I'm saying.
What everyone expects you to be.
Yeah, if you're someone that like doesn't feel like he's getting self-worth and respect, like doesn't have self-worth and respect, and he's not respected by his community and people, who gives a fucking shit? Just go out and like do what you need to do, control what you can control, like we always preach.
So we have to give our more self-worth by just tell. I reckon it's hard though. Hate speech coming up.
What?
But
this is all positive. This is all positive.
No, it's positive. I'm saying like we as men, like to give ourselves more self-worth.
Yeah,
we have to talk more. People.
No, but not talk is in like the agendas that they push. Where like suicide, talk more, like that sort of shit.
Oh yeah, no. Then like address that men have like the pressures on men.
Yeah, that we have it harder. They're not saying that we have it harder. They're just saying that we just don't talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're not saying why. They're not saying why we kill ourselves and why we do it. Why we do those sort of things.
Yeah.
And why people like why depression is massive. Depression is massive in both sexes, but
yeah, I think it hits men hard. It hits men different.
Different, yeah. But it's like but highlight their fucking causes.
The boys got to stand up. That's what we need to do, so we can give ourselves more self-worth.
Yeah,
we're going downhill and we're just letting it happen because we want to get pussy, and then we didn't even get pussy because half the dudes going black pill. And
that's what I'm saying. We've got to almost come together in a sense where we're like everyone, every guy, every man is helping every man,
and also addressing like the women stuff as well. But because some dudes go too extreme with it, and then they become like so anti-women that it becomes hate speech. It's not even like a serious topic.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard though because it's like pill. Like November. What is it? What was that shave? It's like,
November.
November.
Yeah, November.
Everyone gets around that. Yeah. But then the other 11 months, no one's really talking about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So we should talk about it more.
Yeah, definitely. No, it should just be that's why anyone watching in the channel, two people.
One of us is us as well.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, for whoever watches this, you need to go and watch those channels that are like based on red pill, based on black pill.
Yeah.
You need to watch them anyway, because you can watch what's at fucking extreme and what level you need to be monitoring at. So like red pill, I think is good because it teaches you female nature.
Yeah.
And how you can incorporate it into your life in a positive way. But then when you watch black pill, you're like, fuck, I still want women in my life. Yeah.
Black pill's too negative, man.
I still want women in my life. I want to be purple pill. I want a girl that's going to support me. I'm going to look for that, like they say, the unicorn. But do you know what? I don't even fucking believe there's such thing as a unicorn. They all say unicorn. Fuck unicorn. It's just dynamics in a relationship and how well you can work those dynamics.
Yeah.
If you can fucking work it, if you can work them, then
it's like the tug of war thing, Don't want to give her too much.
Yeah.
But then she can't take too much from you.
Yeah, exactly. So that's I 100% agree in that. I agree with that.
Yeah, I reckon that's why Patrice O'Neill I reckon had the perfect balance.
Patrice is fucking he's king.
He's the king.
Yeah.
That's Patrice.
Mate, ultimate dream would have ultimate thing would have been to have a podcast or like a session with Patrice O'Neill. Yeah. And dude, bring Bill Burr along as well, but prime Bill Burr.
Oh yeah, prime Bill.
Like Bill Burr's not fucking prime. He's in the house. He's in the house.
He's here. What's been happening?
We get excited like this for every person.
And new friends.
Yeah, Mr. Right One's in the building. What's going on, bro?
What's happening?
We're just speaking about dynamics in a relationship
and how they
and black pill and red pill and purple pill and how you need to open your eyes and watch all those different videos and content creators. So then you get the most well-rounded. So then you self-improve every day.
Yeah, red pills are the way to go, but also Well, Purple Pill doesn't have a dynamic. Doesn't have a community yet.
Yeah.
Because right now the Purple Pill is like shunned.
Yeah.
Because people think if you're Purple Pill, you're pretty much Blue Pill.
Yeah.
Realistically, we think that you can be Purple Pill and still have those ideologies. Just trying to manage it. You know, it's like micromanaging your own relationship. You know what I mean? It's hard, but you got to do it. Like,
no, but you should be able to. You should understand Red Pill to the point where you're utilizing it like it comes second nature to you. Like it just comes to you. You know, all your pimps. You know, Iceberg Slim, for example. They grew up. What would you call Red Pill? Is not even a thing, bro.
No way. But being a man was like pretty much Red Pill back in the day.
Do you know what?
It's just they changed guys, because they've been feminizing men so long.
We're not referring it to as Red Pill anymore. It's just being a man.
Yeah,
being a fucking man.
That's what they should proclaim it as, being a man, and then that'll kind of shame
people that are
feminist guys.
Yeah, like
trying to suck up the girls so much. Like this beta seems like going to get you anything.
Yeah.
Like, shit, we gotta call this.
Anyway, so yeah, the point is, let's just start referring to it as like be a man. You know, not fucking.
It's harder these days because there's so much blue pill, bro. Like you can't be like, oh, I am a man, but it's like full blue pill.
No, you say be a man, and then they go, I am a man. Okay, good, and then you tell them why they're not.
Yeah, you tell them what they understand. Fucking hell. We need close men tribes pulled together, build up us to studs again. Hell yeah. Mr. Right One's preaching right now. I don't mind it. It's good. All right. What's happening, boys? Doing a solo one. Oh, he's back. I was almost running the show.
We need.
Felt like the man for a second. I was like, all right, pressure's on.
Hey, come in. We need close men tribes pulled together, build up to studs again. Fuck it. Hell yeah.
That's what we've been preaching. We need to speak more about the men's rights and just push that as well.
That's why
men's rights. If you're a men's rights activist, it's like you're shamed because it's like, oh, they already got this. But it's like you're greedy, but they look at you like you're greedy.
Isn't there women's rights activists?
There's heaps, but when I see all the men's rights activists like that, they're the British guys.
We're not. Do you know what? I don't want to come across as. I don't want to come across as like we're trying to put down women. We don't give a shit. Like we don't care. We just want. If they talk about equality, there needs to be fucking balance, dude. Yeah. And they need to understand how nature works.
Yeah.
And what creates the best atmosphere in a relationship.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like how do you make a family strong? You need strong men at the forefront. That's the number one most important thing.
Yeah, I think if you have a strong man, it kind of leads the family and that's why they have single mother homes. Like they always fail a lot more than families together.
Yeah,
a strong man at the front of the family is going to lead the family to.
I come from a single mother home, home.
Yeah.
You know, I still had a dad growing up, but I came from a single mother home, so I know what it feels like to be guided by emotion.
Yeah.
You know, like we'd do one thing and then it wouldn't last for that long, and then you'd go and do another thing, and it's very scattered the way in which they think. They still try to lead because they have to lead you because they're your mums, but they need someone else there to help them become better.
Yeah, it's very hard for a girl to lead.
They need someone there that's their rock, that they can be like, okay, I'm struggling with this. Yeah, who the fuck can I speak to?
Yeah, and that's why the guys have to elevate themselves and be the best version of themselves so they can be that lead and have self-esteem to do that.
Yeah,
that's why guys have to be better. Like. No, weird ways, and we give girls everything, and guys still got to be better. No, it's just like guys, we as men we are raised to be strong.
This is my two things: responsibility and accountability.
Yeah,
you know, you need to have responsibility for your actions, and you need to hold yourself accountable for your actions.
Yeah.
So, men, whenever they do something, those two things need to play a big part in their life, and they need to women need to start holding themselves accountable for what they do.
Yeah.
If that, you need to teach them.
Yeah, but girls.
No, but you need to be the man that fucking says this is the law, and this is how it's meant to be. So
show them law. Guts, show them law.
Yeah. Logic, truth, and understanding. 110 fucking %.
Yeah.
The right, Mr. Right One. His name is Mr. Right One for a reason.
He's selling all the right ones.
You know.
This man.
Yeah, but
that's Mr. Right One.
Yeah, but we're slowly. You know what? 2 people watching. We're building the tribe right now.
Building the tribe, yeah. If you know anyone, just tell them. Say, check us out. And then, we'll keep bringing out content.
That's how a channel grows, word of mouth. So,
what do you reckon? Do you guys like this style better?
Yeah.
Of us doing closer webcam style live where we can talk to people, or
vids? Yeah, you got to let us. But they got to let us know. So, Then it's just like 5 minutes of us staring at the screen. So
it's like the SpongeBob thing goes on, like 2 hours later, like staring at the thing. How long are we going for, bro? We're going for an hour. We're going for
no. We're still going to cover Snapchat filters.
Snapchat filters.
Yeah.
I don't even.
What does a Snapchat? No, do you know what? We're going to go from we're going to go from the positive of a Snapchat filter. What does the positive of a Snapchat filter bring? Okay, you can have a laugh with your friends and your family on like being a cat, or you can change your face. You know, I don't know. You can chat.
If you laugh about being a cat, the goddamn Snapchat filter.
Yeah.
They need a spear for them. Share. They need it. Maybe we will share.
Yeah.
Let's go to this. All right.
What's the best? No. What's the try and think of every positive that you can think of for a Snapchat filter.
Okay, it was just a lols. You might, you actually could have some laughs out of it
with your family and your friends. Fine, that's cool.
Yeah.
But now that's all you really want to talk about for the positives.
Oh, I can't think of any positives.
All right, what's the negatives? Go.
Negatives like the girls with the fake makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
So it gives them a
false sense of
ego in the
false sense of image as well.
Yeah, false sense of image and ego. But that's only in the cyberspace. They'll get the false sense of ego.
Yeah.
But then in the real world, they're gonna have self-esteem issues.
Definitely.
Because they'll be relying on pretty much what they look like.
Yeah.
And if they're lying's a charade and it's not real because they know that the photo doesn't match up to their real life person because obviously they can't walk around with the Snapchat filter on.
They're raising the standard for themselves when it's really just false.
Yeah, and then they're gonna have that self-esteem issues when they actually meet people because they're like, oh no, my head doesn't.
And then someone will be disappointed.
Hair.
Yeah, someone will be like, oh, what? You're fucking 20 kilos overweight. Yeah, you're 20 kilos overweight. Well, yeah, you only showed your face in the photo. Yeah, and then they wonder why guys act surprised or a girl acts surprised. They're lesbian.
Yeah, there's older chicks that can hide it as well. Like they get rid of the wrinkles and shit, and then that's just like. Yeah, gonna destroy the self-esteem.
And then they'll
complain about having no self-esteem. They're like, "Oh my god, I don't look perfect." It's like you were using Snapchat filters to increase your looks, and now you complain that you can't look like that in real life.
But that's what. No, but
this is where they're gonna bring plastic surgery.
Yeah, but that's why they're pushing. No, but then that's why these like gym sharks and all those type of like companies that are trying to push acceptance for like everyone. They're trying to use the theory that it's going to make people that want to change themselves like through pretending to be something that they're not, like hiding themselves. Yeah. It's going to help them come out and be okay with who they are.
Yeah, but girls do it themselves, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Girls, they're so cooked. They'll do it all day, every day, put on Snapchat filters.
Yeah.
And then have these self-esteem issues and then like clap when the fat acceptance movement saying, oh yeah, you love the way you are just as you are. Yeah. And then they'll be doing these fingers and then they'll talk about wanting to get lip injections.
Yeah.
Cheek lifts.
And the point is
the rate of surgery is going to increase dramatically.
And us as guys, like if you put Snapchat filters up and then you end up getting a date from a Snapchat filter, or like
add inches to your height on Tinder, or
just whatever. So just say you meet the girl and she's done a Snapchat and you got catfished.
Yeah.
Sometimes the guys will act like they don't give a shit because they probably are just horny and they just don't care anyway.
Yeah.
If it's not that big of a discrepancy. But to be honest, if you're a high value male and you got catfished and you got lied to, you should fucking just remove yourself from that situation straight away. You got higher standards than that, than to be lied to and then to be,
It's the same as rocking up to a date with a sick fancy car, and then it's just a rental.
Yeah,
and you have to give it back to the store, and she's like, you trick the girl, and then you're like the devil.
Yeah,
but when she does it, there's no harm. It's like you should love you as is.
Good point by Mr. Right One. Power. That's another thing for the Snapchat filters, though. That they're trying to play themselves as being better than they are, which could if you think she's a 10 due to her filters, and you think that she's a certain way because of that, it makes you subconsciously think you're more nervous going into it,
and you're giving a lot more attention.
Exactly,
because based on looks on the cyberspace,
definitely
you're messaging them a lot more than you would maybe another girl.
Yes,
because you're elevating a sense of self.
So you build a false sense of like image in your own head about her as well, or like what you expect. So then when you get there, it's close race, but they have the power still. Mr. Right One, just going full red pill here.
Yeah, we'll try that.
But it's true though. It's true. They're switching the balance. The tides have turned, and it's been going for years. I don't know how long because you and I we're quite young still, so I don't know when they started the empowerment and the movements.
No,
And we're not saying we want
10
women to be.
years ago.
We're not saying we want women to be depressed and not have rights, but just there can't be one extreme versus another. It needs to be like met in the middle. So,
yeah, but the thing about the Snapchat filters, if we just focus on that,
yeah, focusing.
it's pretty much going to destroy these women's head.
Yeah,
because like think about the girls that are like what it's social line, the girls are like 10 years old, bro.
Yeah,
talking about Snapchat filters.
Yeah,
and it's like their self-esteem they're already worrying about their looks.
Yeah,
I don't know if those 10 years old like girls when we're younger, I don't even cared that much because they're more tomboys. And this suburb was
mate. My mum is a tomboy. You know, she grew up kicking the footy, playing all that, doing all that sort of stuff. Now we've got the roles where girls just they're in their own little worlds now. Yeah, because the interaction of the cyberworld, bro. Social media is destroying their minds. No, Snapchat, they're becoming way too insecure. Yeah, that's why they're every like third post by a hot chick is based on, I don't like my cellulite. Yeah, I try and like. Get over it every day. I look in the mirror and I'll cry. Change it. And then, don't focus. But then they say, they love them. Actually, but now I love myself. And it's like, this girl's like a 10 out of 10, and she's like acting like she doesn't like her body. Too much. How much validation does she need? She's getting thousands of DMs a day. Too much contradiction. And that's what I'm saying. That she's saying she's unhappy, but then she says she's happy, but she's still getting a good pool of men. Like she still gets whatever she wants. These girls are getting abundance options. Yeah. Many options. Yeah. And they're still not happy. It's like exactly. That's why you can't really follow these chicks. But that's another reason why we were speaking about roles before, and now Mr. Right One's just highlighted this point again. Oh yeah. You can watch that in the if you scroll back a little bit, Mr. Right One, you'll get it. But we talk about that. But that's another reason why they've been given this sense of false they get insecurity in themselves. Yeah, but they get a higher status base. It's like a cyberworld. They're like gods, and then in the real world, that's what I'm saying. Which means the roles in families will just never be. They'll never be right or fixed to a certain degree if you can't fix women as well. Like if you can't fix those sort of impacts like that social media are playing on women. It's hard to. So. It's very hard, but also, that's the thing, man. Like that's what they don't talk about. No one talks about how the girls are goddesses online. Yeah, that with OnlyFans, they can pretty much get worshipped. Girls these days have the ego of if you don't subscribe to my OnlyFans, I won't even message you back. Cannot believe when you told me about OnlyFans for the first time that it's basically like porn. Like girls can sell themselves, like their content. Instagram and all that you can sell yourself, but Instagram there's a level of like privacy that you can't do explicit content. But with OnlyFans, when you told me that you can basically show your tits and you can show everything, it's porn, but you get paid a lot more. That's what I'm saying. When you told me that, I was like, basically we're on the end times, man. Yeah, because dude, these girls are like goddesses now, so the egos are through the roof. But in the real life, they're going to be. That's why we need to go self-esteem. The girls are trainers. That's why we need. That's why we need to work towards. You guys, the guys that are high valued and on their purpose need to look to girls that have better family morals and principles from the get go. So like your fucking international women and all that. Yeah. Moving away from Western society. Yeah, international girls. Are you girlfriend replacement? What are you, Mr. Right One? Are you red pill, black pill, pep pill? Oh, but he's out of relationship now. So he's probably I don't even know. He's got some kids and maybe he's black pill. Black pill, I don't know. The man's got some probably XP. No, but I think by his comment saying we need to focus on family roles, I think that's a good point. I think red pill. He's red pill. Yeah, I think that's good. No, but I think that and red pill's decent. We focused on roles in the family before, bro. No, I'm just saying that's the main. MGTOW with hope for my kids. With hope for my kids. MGTOW with hope for my kids. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is that mean he wants his kids to be MGTOW, or he wants MGTOW with hope for my kids? Maybe he's gonna go his own way, but then hope his kids. Okay, single mother. Okay. I mean, no, but with the experiences that he's told us already on the previous chat that we had with our other video, I'm saying that's probably good for him. Yeah. At his point in his life, if he's happy, like if you've gone years and years, okay, this is how I said, I'll take like just say you got a family member, you got your dad, and just say they lose everything at 45. Yeah. For them, if you lose everything at a certain age, like 45, right? You lose your wife, and then you lose your kids, right? It's going to take you a while to come full circle again. You can't just go, I'm going to have a fucking purple pill relationship and everything's going to work. You have to go away and like understand nature and understand what went wrong in that situation and why it happened. If you lose your kids, it's fucking, you can't.
It's a rebuilding phase.
It's a rebuilding phase. Like, and if it takes you for the rest of your life to rebuild, it's fine. Like, it's not a bad thing.
As long as you keep improving, it's not bad. You know, it's the thing about being at rock bottom. Yeah. As long as you're on the way up.
That's right.
And you might have your downfalls a little bit on the way. Because it's not just a parallel thing. It might be like you're going good, and you start going up a little bit, and you go down, and you go medium, down, then you go back up. As long as you projection's always up over a
continual improvement.
It's rebuilding is hard on Charles.
110% dude. It's the constructs of society and how the laws are governed now.
It's cool.
It's fucked.
But that's why it's always got to work. You know, 24 hours a day, you're putting that work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, putting that work.
But what I'm trying to say, like Mr. Right One said, at his age or the experiences he's had in life, it's going to take him a while to get back to being like red pill. Then he wants to sort of see someone. Like he's not going to want to see someone after the experiences he's had. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's hard for you to say go through all that experience at that age and then think everything's going to be all right. You know. You got to fucking like you said, rebuild. But for a young fella, being red pill and then having a fucking purple pill relationship where you test it and you try your red pill and then it doesn't work out, it'll be okay because you haven't had commitment where you've had kids and you've had given your money and time and stuff to it.
A lot of time in that.
So we totally understand where you're coming from. But I just think keep to the try and enjoy your life and try to just be the best person the best version of yourself you can be for your children, like you just said.
You'll be the leader, so you're gonna be the best version of yourself. Just keep pushing towards the light. It's gonna get better. Just gotta put in that work.
If you don't get rattled by small,
it's harder. You don't understand, like people get rattled, but as long as you're gonna get stronger as you keep pursuing to be better.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, if you aren't rattled in hard times and people can't see that they can rattle you easily, that's going to show tremendous amount of I don't know. It's got so much potential. It's got no fair bun. But no, it's got potential. Like your kids will see that and your ability to handle situations, and they'll take that and they'll implement that in their lifestyle. So, but I agree. I agree with that. I agree. No, I agree that it gives you more energy. I've experienced it heaps of times. 100%. When you don't have sex, it 100% gives you more energy. The more you have sex, the less energy you have.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. It's actually a good point.
Yeah, definitely.
Try that one soon.
Definitely. I think we're. Are we setting it up?
We might set it up.
Yeah,
we might. This is the first step of the live stream.
Make sure you do
it again. It's pretty fun. We'll have to come up with more topics next
time. Maybe we'll get a few more people in here. We can answer your questions. We just want to talk about anyone that's viewing. We want to talk about their experiences, or help them out, help you out. This isn't something that we should all hide from. If people want to let their experiences be known in the comments, we can speak about it. We'll try. But we're not professional advisors. We're not trying to be. We're just people trying to talk about experiences and help each other. So
try to help out the brotherhood.
Yeah.
So subscribe, tell your friends.
Yeah.
And check us next time.
Get keen.
Get keen.
Get keen. Bye, Mr. Robin.